Hello. Hello, are we streaming?
Testes, testes.
Are we streaming?
Hello? 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 And we're back.
Alright, how long ago did we leave off? Did you miss the argument?
Did you miss the fight? Did you miss when I was beating him up?
Did our argument get cut off?
Oh no.
That was entertainment gold.
We were talking about vegetables and then we were arguing.
Well, I was trying to talk about game strategy and she kept interrupting me to talk about Parmesan cheese.
And Romano.
Yeah.
And we said we were going to break up because we were talking about the wrong things. You see what happens when I leave? These people are talking about eating vegetables. We've single-handedly saved the American diet. And then they're going to eat White Castles.
You should be saying XCOM enemy within, why aren't you?
The last they heard was about how rich people eat White Castles too. That was a while ago.
How come we didn't see a bunch of things in the chat saying that it was down?
They were too busy talking about vegetables. Well, that was my point. We were talking about things that smell bad and taste good. And I was saying like Parmesan and Romano. Romano does smell like shoes, and so does Parmesan. They both smell awful, but they taste good, and so do Brussels sprouts.
And when the chat goes
And
down,
eggs.
you people need to say something.
Yeah.
I'm not psychic. I got a minor dilemma here. I got a deduction mission that came up. And I kind of want to put a satellite in Argentina anyway.
Vancouver, this is it. Sorry.
I'm never going to get to talk about my game strategy. You're just going to interrupt with anything you want to interrupt with. I just, yeah. I was waiting for the interruption, and it didn't happen. I started, and I was going to wait. I was just going to say something instantly. And you didn't.
I'll be back.
No, don't. I'm just teasing you, for crying out loud.
Right, I'm on my second Diet Coke. I need to pee. I'll be back.
Can you grab me another Diet Coke?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, I love you.
I love you.
She said I love you too. Here's what's going on. I kind of want to let Argentina go because I plan to put a satellite on it anyway. For the people who aren't familiar with XCOM, you get a continent bonus for every continent you cover with satellites. And South America, there's only 2 countries. And I want to put a satellite in each of those so I can get the continent bonus. But the problem with that is I really want that assault. That's the reward. And it's like a waste to do that mission with the way the panic is right now. But I want that assault. I don't want to have to put a fucking satellite on France. If I don't take the Germany mission, France is going to go into full-on panic. I'm going to have to waste a satellite in Europe, which has kind of just a terrible continent bonus. Darn. What do I do?
Nothing to report at the moment.
Panic only goes down 1 with a satellite? It's either 1 or 2. In either case, that's enough. Once I got a satellite on the whole continent, I can't get any more panic there from abduction missions. This will be on lockdown at the end of the month. I got 3 satellites being built. I was going to plop down 1 in Argentina and Brazil, and they're both at 4 panic, which is just kind of great, because I don't care if those go over. But I want that assault. I only got 1. Alright. Last stream, when I played this game, I tried to rank up some people. I got a few heavies, which is good. I also got 4 damn assaults, and especially early game, I think they're useless. Less so month 1. Month 1, they're okay. Month 2 and 3, they're horrible. And month 2 and 3 are the most difficult months in the game.
Your mustard, dear?
This is a Diet Coke, not a mustard. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. You say something, you come into my stream, you say something that's not even funny. It's a comedy stream. Damn it.
You're funny.
Sabotage. Sabotage. Oh my god, I dropped my mouse.
I can't stand
no.
it.
Drop my mouse.
Sabotage. Now it's upside down. Yeah, there you go. Do we need to explain to you how to hold a mouse?
It's right side up. What are you talking about?
You were holding it upside down.
No, I'm not holding it upside
You
down.
were holding it like palm rests to your fingers.
That was not what I was doing. You're lying to the people in the stream who can't see a video of what's going on. I was holding this mouse
You had it
perfectly
turned
normally.
around.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
Yes,
not.
you
No,
did.
I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
Did not.
Did.
Not.
Did.
Not.
Did.
Did.
Not. I feel like Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny and who was it? Daffy
bunch
Duck.
of people. Daffy's probably done that with
He's done it to Elmer. Rabbit season, duck season.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the smell of cordite and burnt feathers. Oh, fiddler crab, shoot me.
Why don't they show those on TV?
I don't know.
They've watered down the brand. They've devalued the brand.
They were high quality. I mean, they were made to be shown in the theater to a paying audience.
They made those things in like 30s and the freaking 40s.
They were great animation.
Hold on. They made those things in like the 30s and the 40s, right? We
Yeah.
grew up with them on TV.
Sure.
We love them as much as the people who watched them in the theaters in the 30s and 40s.
What are they
'Cause it
showing
was-
now?
it's
Whatever
not
they
like-
used to sell toys?
I don't know. Yeah, basically they don't show Looney Tunes on Saturday morning. They don't have Saturday morning cartoons in general anymore.
What are they
So
showing
you have-
Saturday mornings?
You have a whole generation that has grown up without the Looney Tunes, and isn't that strange?
Aren't the kids busy going to their structured sporting organized event on Saturdays now? On Saturdays for dance classes and baseball practice and baseball games and soccer games and
I don't know or
whatever.
care. Saturday should be for
horn
fucking
blowing, whatever they do.
Saturday should be for Looney Tunes.
Well, I always liked the fact that Saturdays I could sleep in, but I kind of missed out on Saturday morning cartoons. But
Don't need that reward.
But yeah, I mean, my guess is that they don't show the Looney Tunes because they're not selling the toys that much for those. It's like whatever the new toy thing is. And you know, a lot of the Saturday morning cartoon things were toy things, selling things like He-Man. You gonna tell me He-Man and Care Bears weren't all about selling the toys?
Should have built another satellite.
And yeah, kids are on the internet. Yeah, the kids are probably watching YouTube on Saturday mornings. Mickey Mouse is frequently aggressively bland.
That's a fucking understatement. Mickey Mouse sucks so much. The only good Disney character is Scrooge McDuck. The only good Disney character.
I do like Scrooge. I don't know if he's the only good one.
Who else is good?
I'm thinking...
You got Donald, who's like a not funny Daffy, a less funny Daffy. I'm not gonna say not funny. He's a less funny Daffy Duck.
Goofy can be a little amusing.
All right. There's like a handful of good Goofy cartoons, like a handful. You got what, like 4 good Goofy cartoons?
Chip and Dale?
Pluto.
Chip and Dale?
No, fuck Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale ain't got nothing on Herbie and Bertie.
Oh God, yeah.
The
Oh my God, the one where they're going to kill themselves.
You're gonna have to explain this because half the chat doesn't know what the fuck.
There's
about.
a classic.
They're obscure.
Herbie and Bertie, what are those names?
Yeah, they're obscure Looney Tunes.
They're
characters.
obscure like Looney Tunes characters probably pre Tom and Jerry, and they're a
necessarily.
pair of mice, and they eat so much cheese that they get sick of cheese. So they go and they find a cat, and they try to get the cat to eat them to put them out of their misery because life is not worth living if they no longer enjoy cheese. The cat thinks that it's completely lost its mind because these mice are busy trying to pry its mouth open and climb in. So he tries to get the dog to beat him up.
To kill him. He wants to die. The cat becomes suicidal. He gets driven crazy with the mice.
And so the cat goes and finds a dog, and the cat's trying to get the dog to... I believe the phrase was moida him, and the dog just comes on here. The dog has a mechanical adding machine, like a proto calculator, and he's doing all the math on this, and he's going, mice don't like cheese. And ka-ching. Cat wants
Mice want to be eaten
by cat. Ka-ching. Cat
doesn't want to eat mice.
Cat wants dog to moita him. And next thing you know, the dog is chasing the dog catcher going, wait for baby!
Well, first he says, it just don't add up.
It just don't add up.
It's a fucking brilliant cartoon because it takes all of the
stereotypes,
traditional
tropes,
cartoon cat dog stereotypes, and it turns them completely around.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
It is. I also am really fond of rabbit season, duck season, where they're both trying to both Daffy and Bugs Bunny are trying to convince Elmer Fudd that it's the season of the animal that they aren't, and finally Daffy just keeps getting the short end of the stick, and he gets blown up so many times, and finally he's like, shoot me, I'm a mongoose, shoot me, I'm a fiddler crab, shoot me, I love the smell of cordite and burnt feathers. This is a great classic cartoons, and all of the Wile E. Coyote ones, pretty much all of them. I saw one that was done recently, in that style, that was also pretty good. Wile E. Coyote, they're all good. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Thank you. Yeah.
That's like the ultimate full-length Warner Brothers cartoon. That isn't a cartoon. Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. All pretty good. Not as good as DuckTales.
DuckTales was fantastic.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, view of it, I love it. I loved Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's
Didn't everybody?
Great. And that guy, what's
don't like that movie.
Bob Hoskins? Is that his name? I mean, he did a great job. And it's amazing that Disney and Warner Brothers actually managed to get along to the point where their properties are coexisting side by side. You're despicable. Hey, did anyone see the Cubs? One of their games. What's the guy? Bill Murray. He did Take Me Out to the Ball game as Daffy Duck.
Who are the Cubs?
Yeah, baseball team in Chicago. They won the World Series this year.
Aren't they that team that... Oh, hey, Trump won the presidency. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah. He's the president of the United States now.
Anytime Bugs goes in Dragon's Gold. I know, seriously. And, they never notice.
Fuck you, Zang. I can't name anybody after you.
Animaniacs was pretty good. And Pinky and the Brain. They're Warner Brothers, aren't they? One is a genius, the other's insane.
Karen?
Yo.
Pick out a person in the chat who says, me! Exclamation point.
Okay. So I'm waiting for somebody to say me.
Yep.
Still waiting. Named after me, Endocrom. Endocrom.
Last name? None?
That's it.
Endo.
And now there's lots of me's.
Oh, too late.
Yeah. Well, technically they weren't the weren't the one who said me, but the name it after me came first.
All right.
It was Endocrom.
Endocrom. That's what we got.
Okay. Oh, it was one word.
Well, they have a first and a last name, so
Oh,
I just
okay.
split it up. Because why not?
You know what else is an underappreciated cartoon? Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice cartoons. They did one of those where the whole thing was elements of Edgar Allan Poe's books. It was, short stories. They had a telltale heart and a pendulum, and it's classic. Yeah, Tiny Toons was okay. It was just okay. It had its moments. The hairy monster episodes, yeah, I like the hairy monster. Is the hairy monster supposed to be like the guy from Of Mice and Men? I'm gonna put the rabbits, George.
He doesn't talk at all. He's completely silent. You're thinking of the gangsters, Bugsy and Mugsy?
Maybe.
I think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that big hairy monster does not say a word.
What's his name? He has a name.
Big hairy monster, for all I know. George? No, because I'm thinking of your mice and men things in my brain. I'm not sure what his name is. And I could be completely wrong about him not talking, so I don't know. You're thinking of the abominable snowman.
I'm thinking of the red thing.
No, the one that talks like Of Mice and Men. That's the abominable snowman.
Maybe. I might be thinking of the abominable snowman. I might be conflating the two in my head in some fashion. It's possible.
Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens move through the streets.
Now, somebody else is saying there was a hairy monster episode where he did say that. But what is the hairy monster's name? He has a name, I think. Gossamer. Is that it?
That sounds right.
It does sound right.
I hate this map. Oh god, a very difficult mission on this map. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think Alan Moore created the Swamp Thing as an intellectual property.
Oh, this is gonna be brutal.
Existed
No, he
before.
didn't. It existed before Alan Moore.
Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Possibly as early as the 60s.
No, Mice and Men didn't have an abominable snowman, but it had a guy who was talking about petting the rabbits. I'm gonna put the rabbits, George. It had a guy who was not terribly bright, and who loved soft little things, but had a habit of killing them by mistake. I'm sure Gossamer does hate barbers and Brazilian waxes and all kinds of things. They did the George and Lenny thing with multiple characters. I believe that.
Roger that. Scanning.
But yeah, the Looney Tunes, their old classic stuff is just really
Well,
good.
They're falling out
The
of memory.
animation is beautiful.
They're falling out of people's memory because you don't see them anywhere.
Got it. Moving.
They're becoming a shining artifact of the past, Ren.
I'm on it, Commander.
And anyone who hasn't seen it, there's a
Covering now.
there's a documentary about Mel Blanc, who was the guy who voiced a whole lot of the Looney Tune characters.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And seeing him in the flesh
Commander.
doing these voices is just priceless.
Squad site on this map, it's not an elevation drop on this map. You're thinking of one of the council missions. It doesn't work on this map in spots because there's lots of high cover. There's going to be a ton of aliens right here and right here. I'm going to have two pods, and it's going to get very hairy as soon as we start activating monsters. What blocks squad site mostly here is this big truck. There's a big truck here, and this one counts as a big truck. With my sniper down here,
And Henry Chickenhawk.
I might be able to hit a fair number of monsters on either side of that truck. He's going to need to move. He can't stay there for this whole mission. But for now, he's in a good spot.
Heading to that location.
All right, nobody's activated yet. As soon as someone is around here to see this cover, this pod's going to go nuts. So we're going to wait one more turn before I try to activate them because she just moved. And she's close, so I want her to be able to use her rocket. Go on. I'm not trying to be a jerk. You can talk. I just needed to explain the strategy.
Simpsons Inside the Actors Studio. Is that a documentary?
Eyes peeled, Commander.
And somebody was talking about Foghorn Leghorn and the dog. Yeah, you gotta like the dog. That big red thing on top of his head.
Roger that. Enemy.
I think that one though, where the mice are suicidal, and the dog's running after the dog catcher, is probably the best Looney Tunes one there is.
Yeah.
Also, I'm also fond of the one where they managed to convince, I guess that's Tom and Jerry, where they managed to convince Tom that he's gonna go to hell if he doesn't change his ways. I don't know. There's one where they convince him he's dead, and there's another one where he's gonna go to hell if he doesn't change his ways.
and kill all these guys just with the rocket. Siri, you better make this shot, Siri. All right, I'm just saying. I don't know if she's in the chat tonight. She's gonna be the big hero though if she kills these thin men. This map is usually painful. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good.
I'm Overwatch. Ясно. Начинаю наблюдение. Roger. I've got my eyes on Overwatch.
They're all being interviewed by James Lipton as Simpsons characters. That sounds awesome.
Wait, who? What?
It sounds like they're talking about inside Simpsons inside the actor studio, where someone is interviewing the voice actors from The Simpsons, and they are answering his questions in their character voices.
That's cute.
That sounds great.
I don't know about great. Let's not go nuts, all right?
sounds-
Let's not go nuts.
It sounds orgasmic.
That sounds acceptably okay.
It sounds awesome.
Heading there now.
Yeah, we all are nerds.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that meld, and I don't give a shit. This map is brutal. Fucking brutal. Usually there's another pod right fucking there. I don't know if I'm just extremely fucking lucky
Dover Boys
or
old
what.
Looney Tunes short.
Oh shit, I see something.
I'm not sure. I don't. The
Oh,
name's
you're
not
still
familiar.
alive? Holy fuck, that could have gotten bad. Ah, it still might. Come on, sniper. I need you to snipe.
What are all those bluish clouds? Are those like farts or
Those
something?
are thin men poison clouds. Don't fail me. Don't fail me.
They must
make
have been
that
eating
shot.
frozen White Castles. They came to our planet for frozen White Castles. Oh, who knows?
That's too risky. We're just gonna move here.
Moving
We're
out.
just. I have too many people moved right now.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Ясно. Буду начеку. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
They have some advice for you.
Well,
Don't fuck up.
don't fuck up. Alright. We won't fuck up. That sounds like good advice.
Ясно. Вижу
I like
противника.
this. Oh, thank God.
I won't be able to watch the Dover Boys thing right this second, but possibly later. The other computer is down for the count until we figure out what the password is. So if I were to look at that, I wouldn't be able to see the conversation over here.
Jack had his phone on. This
Yeah.
wouldn't be a problem.
Well, heaven forbid Jack unplug and spend time with his wife and children.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bastard.
What the fuck?
Double time.
Can you get the good cover?
You want me to check your...
What?
You have your phone on in case Jack got back to you?
I heard something.
Okay.
Headed there now.
Yeah, we're not reading tips because...
I don't have the ability to read them because the laptop is locked because there's a fucking password on it. I don't think we even fucking need one. I don't remember what the password is. I think Jack told me once, to be fair, but I don't recall what it was.
And because the
And
computer
I can't get a hold
restarted
of him to
itself
ask him
for
what it
some
is.
update, and Jack's
Yeah.
on vacation, and we don't have the password, and so we do not currently have access to the laptop. So we're doing this all off of, like, Rich's computer over here. So we're not able to read tips, unfortunately. But I suppose we could read them, like, next time. At the beginning.
Unless there's like a lot,
Unless there's a lot. Okay.
then yeah.
He said he texted you when that happened last time, the password. Do you delete your old texts?
Oh, that's a good question.
Um,
That's a good question.
would they still be on there if he got a new phone like in October.
It might have happened since.
We're going to check that out. Thank you for that thought. And somebody was saying it's a good safety policy to keep a password in case it gets stolen. That's true, but on the other hand, this laptop lives in the studio.
Yeah.
And there are better things to steal in here than the laptop.
Well, they would probably take that too because it's small, but
Yeah.
at that point we got bigger problems.
Yeah. So basically, you know, the security system and the lock on the door are the password. Are password enough, we would think, for the laptop. But it's got a regular password too. Bummer. Password is Jack's smirking revenge. Password is I'm going to kill Rich. Password is mustard.
Password is I want to be a woman.
Really?
Yeah. That's weird.
He's got nice legs, and, you know.
Type it in. I want to be a woman.
Okay. Maybe it's I want to be with a woman?
No. It'd be A. A. There's an A in there.
Oh, black licorice is great. I have black licorice flavored toothpaste.
Yeah, it worked.
Awesome.
Huh.
Who knew? Does his wife know?
He always plays as a girl in the games. Oh, well, hey, I don't judge. Don't judge.
Crocodile brain. Oh, that's cute. I love your wallpaper.
I don't want Microsoft OneDrive. Go away! Go away! I'm hitting the minimize button. Oh, Windows, why do you suck? Why are touchpads?
Yeah, black licorice is like people either love it or hate it. I'm definitely in the love camp, but I know there are a lot of people who don't.
Why are touchpads the absolute worst thing?
Because you're not used to them.
They're the absolute worst.
It's nice
thing.
not having to carry around a mouse and have a separate object to deal with.
All right,
You only have so much lab.
I've got at least 4 tips from today. Here,
Okay.
there you go. Knock your socks off.
I'd have to knock my shoes off first. I love these shoes. They've got pockets. They're like the Payless has like the old school 80s kangaroo shoes. So I had to, for old time's sake, I had to get shoes with little pockets and zippers on the sides.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a woman. I am just teasing Jack even when he's not here.
Of course there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a woman. I want to be a woman.
There's nothing wrong with somebody who was born a man wishing they were born a woman.
How do you know I
don't
wasn't born
I
a
don't
man?
want it to come off that way.
How do you know I wasn't born a man?
I've known you a very long time.
This is
And
true.
if you weren't born a woman, you've done a very good job.
Quality work, huh?
Quality work.
Good craftsmanship.
Especially in that whole crotch area. I'd never know.
Well, let's see. Buster Load says, "Hey, Chard and Rin."
Bust your load?
Maybe.
Moving.
We'll just wait until he gets done laughing. And now.
Sorry. Their name is Bust Your Load.
No, it's not.
Hell, from now on, it's Bust Your Load.
Buster Load says, "Hey, Chard and Rin. Hate to drop some heavy shit on you guys, but this is a really tough time for me. My parents told me they're getting divorced on Christmas fucking day. Any advice would be super." You know?
That doesn't mean I don't know how old you are, but I mean, it doesn't mean they don't love you.
And it doesn't mean it
That
has
sounds
anything
really
to do with
silly
you.
if you're like an adult now because you know that. And look, if your parents want to get a divorce, obviously it's not working, and they're probably going to be happier apart.
And honestly, there are worse things than a divorce.
Tell
There's
'em-
parents
tell 'em.
who don't. I know people whose parents, I mean my parents, they barely talk to each other. They're not close. They've been married forever, but they're not close.
Are you okay talking about that?
Yeah, no, I mean they're
Karen, Karen, who is their daughter, are of the opinion that her parents should have gotten a divorce. Like
30 years ago.
I was gonna say 20, yeah, 30 years ago.
Yeah, there's not really any affection. There's some simmering rage. There's just a lot of silence. There's a tendency to just occupy different parts of the house and avoid each other. And maybe if they'd gotten divorced 30 years ago, they'd be good friends now. Maybe they'd have found other people who made them happier than they are with each other. I think, it can suck, that your parents are getting a divorce. It sucks to hear it on Christmas Day, no matter how old you are. And I know mine talked about getting separated when I was a kid, and they never did, and I didn't want them to when I was a kid. But yeah,
Frag out.
it might work out okay. I know Rich's mother is deceased now, but I saw them together a couple of times, and they had been at that point divorced for many, many years, and they were both, remarried happily as far as I know, and they had both had children with other people. Rich is their only child with each other, both of them, two specifically. But they had real affection for each other, even like 20-some years after they got divorced. So might not be the worst thing in the long run, even if it's, kind of rough in the short run, especially if they're real angry with each other. Rich, you got anything to add?
No, that sounds pretty good.
Already there.
Okay, Tired and Sad says, have you seen the Alien Covenant trailer? It looks basic. Oh, a new version of Java is ready to be installed. Does that mean we'll get to type in another password? Have you seen the Alien Covenant trailer? It looks basically like a Prometheus retread, which sucked to begin with.
Here's something that might be telling. I've seen it. I don't remember any of it. I think I saw it earlier today. What happened in that trailer? I don't remember what happened in that trailer. I watched it today.
Alzheimer's setting in?
What? I don't remember a damn thing that happened in that trailer.
Which is about how much I remember, but I haven't seen it.
Wow. I have no thoughts.
Nope. Screen's going black. Threnody 1597. Hey Rich, I wanted to personally thank you and the guys for signing my RLM poster. I think we read this one already. It was a Christmas gift for a friend, and we both had a shitty
I think
year.
I said it in the chat too.
So it put a huge smile on both our faces.
Я весь внимание.
Always glad to help.
Yeah, I would say you're welcome, but I didn't sign it.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
I'm not part of the crew. I'm just Karen. Let's see.
You're part of my crew.
I'm part of Rich's crew. I'm an auxiliary member, like the ladies' auxiliary or something. And then G Shots, GS Hots, whatever your name is.
G-Tots.
Maybe.
No, I think it's Shots.
Hi, Rich, Karen, Rich. Enjoyed the Christmas best of the worst. Sorry it was so painful for you guys. Suggestions for
Always
next year.
is.
Santa or Suspense, Rudolph or Rampage, Tinsel or Terror, Merry Christmas. Merry Xmas.
Ready to rock. Ясно.
I know I'm losing this meld, but like I said, this map's a bitch. I'd rather play it safe and not get the
Map's
meld.
a bitch and then you die.
Scanning.
I signed it in the spirit. Yeah, I signed it in invisible ink. They say you don't remember it because you smoked too much bathroom spray. I got like those little reed things, and I'm probably like, gonna get cancer from the phthalates. But they make our bathroom smell pretty.
Good. Yes, you gotta level up for that.
Trade down.
Damn it.
I'm only in month 2. I gotta be in month 2.
Now, I'm not saying divorce doesn't suck. I'm not saying that any situation where two people you love are angry with each other and there's shit you could do about it doesn't suck. It sucks. It genuinely sucks.
Depending upon what their problems are, though, they might get along better in the
Exactly.
long run.
They might get along better in the long run, and having to see them coexisting in the same space with all of that anger is probably going to be worse than simply having them occupy separate spaces and seeing them one at a time.
There was never any odd tension in the air when my mother and dad were in the same room. They got divorced, and I was like an infant.
Yeah, he was literally a baby.
I was too young to remember them being married.
On Overwatch.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Yeah, you have no memory at all of them being together.
Yeah.
Got my eyes on.
But I saw them a couple of times together, and I think there was, real affection, and I think your dad was really... Your dad seemed genuinely distraught when your mom passed away suddenly.
He was. He was. Chat saying, I heard that... Is XCOM 2 that much better than XCOM EW? I heard it isn't.
What's EW? East-West?
This is one I'm playing right now. Enemy Within.
Ah.
I don't know about that much better, but I would say XCOM 2 is better. I'm playing this one right now. Well, for one, I really wanted to do a no losses run on Classic. I failed at that. But I've never done like a full run through of this game on stream, which is kind of what I'm doing now. I plan on playing this game until completion. And then probably at some point I'll do the same thing with XCOM 2. I think XCOM 2, it doesn't completely revolutionize XCOM, but it just does some things better. It's a little deeper. Like they got that whole stealth component going on, and I'd say the end game's a little bit better. This game, at month 5 or so, maybe 6, no, probably even as early as month 5, you're on the rails. You know you're gonna win, and you're just coasting.
Solid copy.
I don't know, but I've never seen you play a game as much as you play this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you never will.
I mean, we looked up like the number of hours he'd played this, and it was in the thousands.
I'm at 1,200 right now.
Yeah. I mean, a 4-figure number of hours.
200 for the last, though, month and a half when I've been trying desperately and failing to do a no losses run on
Which is like
classic difficulty.
5 full work weeks in 2 months.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
In addition to actual work and stuff that you do in your life. So a good chunk of your free time when we're not watching. We've been watching a lot of House of Cards. We're very late to the party. That's okay. And season 3 of Librarians.
What's the difference between Enemy Within and Enemy Unknown? Enemy Within is basically just an expansion of Enemy Unknown. They're the same game.
What generic names? Enemy Within.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. They're the same game, basically. Enemy Within just has some more stuff that Enemy Unknown doesn't have. But basically, think of it like Enemy Within's just an expansion pack.
Somebody wants to know if you've heard of a game called Styx. S-T-Y-X, like the band in the river.
Замечена группа противника.
Thin men and a lot of them, and a lot of heavies out of
I know,
cover.
isn't Kevin Spacey great? He really is.
Son of a bitch! Son of a fucking bitch! Horse shit, monkey cock motherfucker. You've got no rocket.
You need help when you put more hours into a video game than making love to your beautiful girl. You know, I love Rich, but
But
how many hours? 200 hours in a month? That might be physically kind of too much. That's what, like 6 hours a day or something? I don't know if I could physically handle making love 6 hours a day, day in and day out. I might have calluses.
Here goes nothing. You almost have to make this shot. You've been pretty good to me so far. If you don't make this, I won't hate you.
Is that a corpse or
Yes!
just a pile of grass that looks like one?
Oh, that's some people who are covered in this green shit.
Ah.
And the aliens abduct them.
Do they, like, butt probe them?
Basically, they're cocooned. Well, they do all kinds of things to them.
If you can last 200 hours, you might want to see a doctor. I know, it's like a priapism or whatever you call it.
Don't fuck up this shot. You fucked up that shot! You fucked up that shot real bad! You fucked up that shot real bad, Bill LaHecka! What is wrong with you?
I don't know, but I think you should make them all hot pink next time because it makes it real easy to see them. Is this XCOM 1 or 2?
This is one of the reboot.
But somebody said that they fixed 2.
What do you mean, fix 2? I wasn't aware it was broken.
Or maybe they asked you if they fixed 2. I don't know.
Fixed it in what? Oh, they did some kind of update that fucked something up. I don't remember what it was. I've heard they patched it.
Would you consider playing Life is Strange? I
No.
found this.
Maybe. I don't know. That's like that's in the genre of walking simulator, isn't it?
The high school teen drama might be off-putting at first,
Damn
but
it!
the game really does a good job of building its narrative and characters.
I don't care right now. This is bad. Bad to talk about anything right now. Bad. Make bad. Bad. Someone's gonna die, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because 2 people missed good shots.
I think he's having a meltdown. I think he needs more cheese.
Sari saved all of your asses. And I don't know if she's in the chat tonight. I haven't seen her come up, her name, but you all owe Sari a thank you. A thank you. Oh god, that was fucking insane.
I'll be perfect.
I love and hate thin men. Love and hate.
Would it be accurate to say that my taste in video games is The Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and games that are aimed at 8-year-olds?
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, let's be honest.
You like what you like.
I like the dogs and breeding the little puppies and yeah.
It truly inspires confidence when our troops come back unharmed, Commander. I just hope we can acquire more of MELD during future operations.
Wow. Support? Support? Why are you cursing me with support, XCOM? Why? Oh, why? It's just not fair.
Did you lose?
No. My guy
Your no death
got
one?
a promotion, but he got a promotion to a support, which I've got like 8 of them lying around the base. They're completely fucking useless.
So they're like management?
Yeah. They can guard the base.
Sim games are like Legos, they're for ages 8 to 80. I believe that.
Yeah, if Life is Strange, yeah, I know that's very story heavy. That's a lousy game to stream. Because we usually don't focus on the game. We usually talk to the chat and answer questions or talk about movies or other things. And we're not going to be paying attention to what's going on in the game. It would be a bad one to stream.
I just want to know why, like all the cool casual games that we used to play on the PC like 5 years ago never made it to phones. Like, remember Hamster Ball?
Yep,
And that was fun.
it was.
Digby's Donuts? Okay, I like that one better than you, but and all those crazy word games.
All right, the first person in the chat to say fart bar. Karen, keep an eye out for the word fart bar. 1 or 2 words, I don't care. You get to be my new assault.
I'm looking, I'm not seeing any fart bars yet. Is there some kind of lag? There we go. Frisco Jones. Frisco_Jones. Frisco like San Francisco. Frisco.
Alright. How do you want to decorate this one?
I don't know, what's a fart bar look like?
I think a solid bar of farts.
Need somebody who's blocky looking, like a bar?
Sure, why not?
Find the most rectangular looking character.
Rectangular?
Yeah.
You tell me what you think is the most rectangular.
Like some guy who's built like a
I
refrigerator.
can't change gender.
Oh. Then you're probably not going to get somebody who's built like a refrigerator in the females. Mouse doing weird things.
I use this time.
Stop.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see the...
Oh yeah, skull helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do skull helmet. What the
Okay.
hell? What the hey? And then we have brown, like farts, you know, shit's brown. I don't know about. Oh, that kind of wretched green color kind of works too.
Alright.
Like baby shit green.
Baby shit green. That's a fart color. Why not?
Yeah, and her pants are brown. There's brown stripes.
Somebody else already has lightning reflexes, right? We're gonna go full-on glass cannon.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody said how non-sexualized the female costumes are. Yeah, they're the same as the male costumes in a different size.
I gotta waste the satellite on France. That's not fair, I tells yous.
Access lift operational.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Satellite uplink complete.
Yeah.
Satellite launched.
Sexualizing movie characters' butts. You want to see some nice butts. A friend and I went to see over in Gurney Mills Mall. They had on their big screen a Bolshoi ballet, the Nutcracker. Men in tights. That's all I can say. Rich is getting uncomfortable.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'll get the continent bonus for South America at a different date.
Satellite launched. Satellite launched.
How many different locations are there?
What do you mean?
Like countries, places where they can go? Like each country, or are there different like?
Well, they have a whole bunch of different cities.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, like,
They just put some names in there, you know. I mean,
Okay. I mean, like if you're in Canada, can you go like Ontario,
No.
Vancouver,
Well, yeah.
Edmonton?
but I mean, it's a generic map that comes up that's supposed to be in Vancouver. But I mean,
Okay, yeah.
the same map could be used for Germany.
Okay, they don't have like the Space Needle and
I did notice
or
the other.
CN Tower in Toronto.
Yeah, I don't need to finish explaining what's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I-
By all means,
I
keep
did.
going. No, go ahead.
Are you done being rude?
Yep.
You done being rude? You know, during my stream? You done? Are we done?
I can go home if you want.
You can. You really can.
Okay.
Shadow operatives.
No, I did notice that they did change a car. I had like a European style car on a map once, which I'm sure the mission was in a European city. And I had that map before, and it was a different type of car, probably in North America. A police car. So, I have noticed some variation. Check tips. Do we get any more tips?
We had it a moment ago when I put that thing down. No, that's. We are getting tips now, by the way. I mean, we're capable of reading them if anybody wants to.
Okay, as long as it's still good. It's, what? Okay.
Well, that one was 2 hours ago almost. So maybe they're not working. I don't know.
Negative.
We've been having
That
technical
equipment should be
difficulties.
passed on directly to the research team.
What am I doing? Oh yeah.
They want to know if you tried the Star Trek total conversion for
No, I've
FTL.
never even heard
That
of it.
sounds cool. So like all of the like it's like faster than light, but like
We can
with
arrange to have
Star
our
Trek
interceptors
ships.
transferred to bases
Presumably.
throughout the world. By stationing our fleet on various continents, we'll
Happy
have a
birthday,
much better
Nichelle
chance
Nichols.
of
How old is
intercepting
Nichelle
new
Nichols? Like
UFO
70 or
contacts
something?
in those areas.
She's gotta be.
Maybe she'll die before 2016 is over.
Oh, I
she'll
hope
be
not.
she'll be in Trump Tower with everybody else
Oh,
when the plane
jeez.
lands. As far as I know, these tips should be auto-refreshing, unless I'm doing something wrong here.
It was nice having me on my last stream. Oh, am I gonna be gone? Have no fear, Jack shall be returning.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, there are more? I was just looking what was on the screen. Are they at the bottom?
Top.
Oh,
I went in a different window and it came back and it was there, so...
Rich, considering all the times Mike has humiliatingly covered you in fake blood and fake diarrhea, are you sure it's fake? I was wondering, is there a shower at the
Yes, I'm
studio? Or do you have to drive home covered in filth?
There didn't used to be at the old studio way back in the day. There is now, though, yeah. But I think at the time we did the fake diarrhea for the... Well, one of the times we did fake diarrhea.
In that
Which has happened more than once.
building that had the sewing company?
For the last one we did with the fake diarrhea, we definitely had a shower. For when we did all of that ton of fake blood for the Evil Dead review, I think that was long enough ago. It was at the old studio, and no. It was, you just have to change your clothes and make the best of a sticky situation.
I know he has come home with clothes in a bag, like soaking wet, with mystery substances on them.
You make that sound so suspicious.
No, like fake
Uh-huh.
crap. Well, you remember when you were doing the sprinkler thing and you smelled like whatever that stuff they put in the pipes all the time.
Yep.
Everything smelled like that. It wasn't a terrible smell. It was kind of a sweet, sort of rubbery,
Sickeningly, though, sweet.
sort of WD-40-ish. It's like a petroleum sort of smell, like a petroleum distillate, and sweet, and rubber. I don't know. I can't quite describe it. It was characteristic. It was on everything.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far.
Do we indeed live together? We do indeed.
Your recent results were beyond our expectations.
And we haven't killed each other yet.
And
Nope.
that is not a statement this council
No,
makes
we get along.
lightly. We will be in touch.
keep each other warm in these rather crappy upper Midwest winters.
Alright.
They want to know if you're hanging out at Milwaukee's Manhole. Is that a gay bar? Because if it isn't, it should be, with that name.
I think it was a made-up gay bar. But I could be wrong about that. Maybe there actually is that I don't know about. And no, nobody I know hangs out there. So,
The new engineers arrived
not
this
there's
morning.
anything wrong if you do.
We're always
Enjoy
glad
it.
to
I don't
have
give a
more
shit
help
what you
down
do in your
here.
free time.
Yeah, whatever you're
Who you
into.
do it with, as long as it's consensual.
It's none of our business. Like the old sitcom couples, sleeping in separate beds and wearing pajamas with funny hats.
Commander, at this
If
point,
that's
though,
how you want to
Foundry
picture
will
us, sure.
certainly help us further hone the effectiveness of these new weapons and equipment.
Though I do have
Rather than
those
get
new
started
fuzzy
on
pajamas that I
construction
bought to
sooner
keep me warm.
rather than later.
They're like this. They're ugly as sin, but they're really soft. They're like this super soft flannel, and they're bright red, and they say "love" across the front in silver sequins. They are the ugliest things, but very soft, very very soft.
Aircraft transfer complete.
It's like being wrapped up in a stuffed animal. Does Rich put out lots of heat? He does. And I'm like one of those people who's always hot when they're sleeping. So I turn on the fan and he complains and throws extra covers on himself and
Yeah,
yells
it's
at me.
winter out and there's a freaking fan blowing on me.
What did I learn about being in a relationship? I think we both just chilled out a little bit over the years.
We've assembled everything we need to capture and house an alien for interrogation, Commander. The rest is up to our forces on the
7
ground.
days.
I think we were both, when
I
we first
appreciate
became a
your
couple, I
efforts
think
to
we were both
support the
worried
research
about
team,
winning
Commander.
battles.
I've already put the new
And
recruits
then we
to work in
realized
the
that
lab.
they weren't worth the war. How do I like these Wisconsin winters? Makes me long for balmy Chicago winters. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The difference, sometimes it's a little warmer up here, sometimes it's a little warmer just south of Chicago where I'm from. On average, it's probably about 4 degrees cooler up here, but 4 degrees is nothing. It's the same winter. The very same winter. We're not in the Lake Superior snow belt. I mean, we're just not. So it's the same winter. Same side of the same lake. Somebody says there's a gay bar in Milwaukee called The Ball Game. That's an awesome name.
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as
They want to know if
possible
I'm your
allow for
mom
new
and if you live in my
satellite
basement.
deployments.
That would be creepy. No.
They or like one person who's creep.
Probably one
Commander,
person.
we
Who's a
picked
creep?
up multiple requests
Probably.
for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
They want to know if you do everything to make me happy. We try to keep you happy too. We enjoy each other. We appreciate each other.
Would you say I do everything to make you happy?
I think you try, and I try. Keep
Do I-
you happy.
Do I succeed?
Well, I mean, you know, are they talking about everything to the point of sacrificing your own wants and needs? Because nobody's asking you to do that.
Do I?
I think we strike a decent balance.
Okay.
I think we lived together before, and then for a number of years we didn't. And we appreciate being back together. And being able to hang out and chill out.
How long did I spend shopping with you yesterday?
I
I want to point something out here.
Well, you're the one who... This was for an item for both of us.
I know that. But when I go into stores, I would have been done. I would have been home by 3:30. I really would have been home by 3:30. I went, do you have the thing? Oh, you don't have the thing. I go to the other place. Do you have the thing? Oh, you don't have the thing. I'm going to go to the other place. Oh, do you have the thing? Okay, you don't have the thing. I go home. I would have been home by 3:30. What time did I get home last
He
night?
thinks shopping is a mission, and I think shopping is an
I
experience.
know that. I know that. What time did we get home last night?
It
Was
wasn't
it
that late.
9?
That sounds about right. I think we probably left like 3 or 4. So, and we did get food while we were out.
We stopped at home, and learned really quick. You know, do they have the thing? You don't have the thing. Okay, you don't have the thing. It's like a warehouse of like pillows and
It's a home decor superstore.
frames,
That's what they call themselves, and it's about right.
vases, all that stuff I love looking at. And I let you look at all of it.
Wow. All of it. After a while, my favorite got tired.
I hope you realize that is kind of a sacrifice on my part.
It is, but look, we got
make
that
you
nice
happy.
shelf that I can put my amiibos on. And
I know, and you got lots of nice things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little inexpensive wooden shelf, about 15 inches long.
I would have been home by 3:30.
I know. Well, we went to GameStop. That was for both of us.
No, that was for you. I don't have any games I need. I know you're looking for your amiibo collection
Well,
for
you
the
were looking
animal.
for a controller, but they didn't have the one you wanted.
Yeah, but that's once again. Do you have the controller? No. Okay, I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah, I went ahead and picked up the Animal Crossing amiibos because now they're affordable.
She's addicted to the Animal Crossing.
I love Animal Crossing. I've always have. All of its incarnations I've played, except for the very, very original Animal Forest.
Panic be damned, the sniper's too good. I'll deal with the consequences.
How many hours did we spend at IKEA? Have we ever been to IKEA together?
Support.
I'm not sure if we've ever been to IKEA together.
No, I've never been to IKEA.
We're from the south suburbs of Chicago, and IKEA's in the far west suburbs, and Chicago's suburbs are a huge, sprawling monster. It's just a long drive. So I don't think we ever did get to IKEA together. I've been to IKEA, but he says he's never been to IKEA.
Nope.
And I think I was at IKEA with somebody else. A Chrome extension that plays Animal Crossing music at the appropriate hour and season. Oh, that sounds cute. It's got some nice kind of ambient background music. I know shopping is a mission for a lot of people, and I know you will. If you treat shopping as a mission, you will save money. I totally understand that.
I'm just pointing
That's
out
just not how
that
I do it.
It's the little things, and I do try to do them for you.
I try to do things.
I love the hell out of you.
Who likes to make dinner for you?
I know you do, and I appreciate it.
Who's been doing the laundry?
I appreciate it. I do the dishes.
Who brings the garbage can over to you so that you can just reach over and put all those empty cans of pop in there? You don't even have to get up.
Who walks that garbage can a block and a half to the dumpster?
Oh, I know, the dumpster's ridiculously far away. Who walks the laundry down 3 flights of stairs into the end of the building?
So we both do things.
Yeah, we both do things.
Yeah. Sniper's too good.
Well, yeah, in Texas, 3 hours. And if you're out in the sticks, yeah, you might drive 3 hours to get somewhere, but driving through Chicago suburb traffic for an hour is kind of annoying. And IKEA is probably better than an hour, just because you're driving around the busiest parts of the busiest highways.
A block and a half. Yeah, our dumpster the way our dumpsters are located at the apartment I'm at. It is the far. I'm at the spot where it's like there's the farthest possible walk you can have.
Yeah.
To a dumpster.
It's like a multi-building complex.
Yeah.
And it's at the far end where we aren't. It's just not close. It's not really a block and a half, but in terms of city blocks, it might be half a block.
We're still
No.
picking up transmissions indicating alien movement.
Probably a full city block.
No.
We should get down
It's an
there
eighth
and
of a
secure
mile.
the area
Is it?
ASAP.
Not that far, but it's not close, and the weather, of
My
course,
team
is
looks like a bag of
often shit.
multicultural Skittles, says evil Lord David.
Skittles. Rich does the dishes and I do the cooking. And I do the laundry and he does the garbage. I mean, not, you know, it's not like some kind of rule. It's just like, who hates doing it less?
Двигаюсь к точке.
Estoy en marcha. Detectada mercancía.
Heading to that location.
And I straighten up our random bullshit. Apartment complexes have their pros and cons. I mean, you know, it's kind of nice to be sitting inside where it's nice and warm, listening to somebody else snow blow the walkways.
Position confirmed. On Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Our love has melted their cold, evil heart. Hugs to everyone. Aww.
Готовность номер 1.
No, I think we appreciate each other. We were apart for too long. I mean, we're not ancient, but we're not children anymore. And we appreciate that you know, the gift of having time together.
Сделаем.
And being with someone that you've known for a good chunk of your life and who knows you and who loves you in spite of knowing you.
Spoken like a woman.
Maybe. And how would you say it?
I love you.
You just wouldn't.
I'd just say I love you.
So you're saying I'm the more long-winded section of our relationship?
I'm saying I'm gonna keep teasing you. That's what I'm
Heading there
saying.
now.
Okay. I wouldn't have it any other way.
On Overwatch.
Karen cooks while Rich is on Overwatch. Technically, that's true because I have been playing a lot of XCOM while
He's
you're
been
cooking.
playing a ridiculous amount of XCOM. Everything is... Hey, Rich? Wait till I'm done with this particular mission. Yeah, Rich, I'm not done with this mission yet. Just a minute.
Well, I can't get the no lost playthrough. I just can't
You know,
fucking do it.
and then I'll be just about ready to drift off at night while I'm waiting for him to come to bed, and he's trying to get that one last mission in, and I'll hear him yell some kind of obscenity because he lost a soldier,
I'm rolling.
or sailor, or airman, or whatever these creatures are.
Sailor.
Well, I don't know. What are these things? Marines? Space cowboys?
They're anti-space marines.
If you're in a spaceship, are you in the Air Force or the Marines? Because it's like a ship. I mean, the Air Force or the Navy. Because it's like a ship, but it's like an airship. And it like, you know, it's like long-range sailing like the Navy, but like, you know, it's in the air and stuff, so... Or not air, in the not atmosphere, but...
I think I like you better over
Would a spaceship be the Navy or the Air Force? Would I ever do a best of the worst or a wheel of the worst?
She's not a bad movie person.
I'm not a bad movie person, yeah. I mean, I think it's
made her
cool
watch The Room, and she did not enjoy herself at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool that other people like it, but if I'm being true to who I am... Yeah. Star Trek treats them... Yeah, that's true. They have, like, admirals and stuff, like a naval ship. That's... Yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward they'd be space. So these guys are, like, space marines. Yeah.
That was a nut clincher is what that was.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Well, part of the reason why I tend to make dinner more often than Rich is that Rich is not as skilled. Not that I'm terribly skilled, but when we first became a couple, Rich one day he was making hot dogs, and I said, and he was microwaving them, and I said, well, could you boil mine instead? And he asked me how. And I said, well, you know, I want the water to be hot and the hot dog to be in it. Exact order of things is not that important. Hold on, honey, I need to save my soldiers. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Would I do a review with a capital V? What's that?
It's another show we do where we talk about movies we like that are genuinely good.
Maybe. There are movies I like that are genuinely good. There are movies I like that nobody else likes too, I'm sure, but...
Alright. How do we do this? How do we not fuck this up?
I mean, I do have a soft spot for, like... I mean, I like, you know, some mainstream movies. But I do have a soft spot for silly shit like Hotel Transylvania, too.
Do I use the rocket, or do I take the 2 shots?
Rich only likes pizza. Is there anyone who doesn't like pizza?
See you in hell.
I need the water to be hot and the hot dog to be in it. Not a euphemism. No, it's not a euphemism. I do like good movies. And good books.
I do like
Good albums. I mean, you know, there's only so many hours in the day. You might as well spend it doing stuff you like, unless it's your job to do stuff that you don't like. And to make fun out of it, and to do a good job making fun out of it, and to have fun making fun out of it.
That move's gonna be a mistake. I know it. I know it.
Have Rich roast marshmallows. You can't screw that up. I don't think Rich likes marshmallows. He doesn't have much of a sweet tooth. You like marshmallows, Rich?
I don't hate them. They're fine.
Okay.
I don't love them either.
I just set them on fire. I know people like to roast them and you know, kind of caramelize the sugar, but I just set them on fire. I like that kind of burnt marshmallow skin. Pizza killed my mother and raped my father, says a Bandit Rain. Video or it didn't happen. My cousin is married to a lovely woman who hates chocolate. She is insane. Yes, she is. The older I get, the more I like chocolate. When I was a kid, I didn't like chocolate ice cream. I don't know why. Or chocolate milk.
Solid copy. X-ray spotted.
I knew that was gonna happen. Fucking knew it.
Chicago pizza is a pie. Comparing Chicago pizza and thin crust pizza, well, I mean, there are thin crust pizzas in Chicago, but comparing deep dish Chicago pizza to, say, New York pizza or something it's apples and oranges. They're both pizza, but it's such a broad topic, you know, broad category. It would be a gross video, Master Kenobi. Chicago pizza is it's a pie. It's not pizza in the usual sense of pizza. It's its own thing and it's delicious. A casserole, maybe. Yeah. It's good though. Ooh, stuffed crust pizza. Making me hungry. Hey, where's good... Rich, you said you've heard one place. What's the best place to get pizza in Milwaukee, if anybody lives around here? I mean, I'm down in the Chicago area enough I can get my pizza fix, but what's the best pizza around here? Rich has been concentrating.
Big time. This is important. This is really fucking important.
Imaginary people might die.
These are real people.
But they're not really gonna die.
Humberto Cabbage Patch is a real person. Fuck.
Oh my god. Domino's. Did you tell him the story about the store manager?
I did. You can tell him again if you really
want.
want.
Oh god. I'll cut to the chase. Where we used to work at the same place, and it was a grocery store, and they were having like a safety pizza party or something. Some kind of pizza party, and the store was paying for it. And they were talking about where they should get pizza from, and the store manager asked Rich, in a tone of reverence, "Have you had Domino's?" And it's like, oh my god.
ever had Domino's?
Yeah, like
You ever had Domino's?
like your life isn't complete until you've had Domino's, and it was like, oh, seriously? I mean, Domino's is pizza, but
It was like what
just
the
about
fuck
anything
is
is better.
wrong with you?
Yeah. If Domino's is the best pizza you've ever had, that you lead a deprived life. There is much better pizza.
That's a dead spot to me. Oh, I hate this. What do you got? What do you
They
got?
want to know when you're going to make another ASMR video.
I don't know. I don't know anything right now.
Domino's is meh. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Domino's is meh. They're not aggressively horrible. They're just meh. Eh.
I know.
Cheap and
Supposedly,
bland.
mathematically, it's supposed to be better to always take the rapid fire. But what would you trust? I need to hit once. I can either take two 54% shots or one 69% shot.
Well, yeah, a good pizza is whatever you personally like. But I'm also suggesting that good
Right.
pizza is whatever, if
Thanks,
you could
Karen.
take a
Thanks,
vote,
eh?
that more people would.
I appreciate that. I really appreciated that, Karen. That was nice of you. I know this gaming stream. I hate to interrupt your pizza talk during our gaming stream when I need a game advice.
They're telling you to throw a grenade.
I don't have a grenade. She's got my my stunner.
Yeah, that's what George Carlin said. George Carlin said pizza's like sex. When it's good, it's good, and when it's bad, it's still good.
Oh god, I hate this. I hate this. No, no. Oh fuck. Oh, this game is intense. It really is intense.
I don't see any tents.
And I need that little fucker alive. He's gonna try and flank me somewhere, though. I need to be able to keep an eye on
Do
him.
the 2 shots, obviously, somebody says. Double tap.
I know. You weren't paying any attention at all to what I was doing, so I wouldn't expect you to know. You're being quite rude.
Oh, you
Quite-
won't have this problem with Jack next time you do a stream. Let's talk about his disgusting olive
Они
coke.
сваливают.
Close combat, damn it. Oh, so much for that stun.
С ним разобрались.
Oh well. At least we didn't lose anybody.
Все готово.
You think he likes XCOM? You think? Yeah?
Girl, it's a gaming stream. Don't get irritated when I...
No, somebody said that. And
Okay.
I'm just teasing him.
Okay.
I said, you think? You think he likes it? Maybe? You think? Somebody said they think he likes it.
I know we're all about blathering on here, but
Heading out.
it's kind of a gaming stream, too.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're...
hijacked the stream to talk about pizza.
Aye,
That's
aye,
all right.
Commander.
That's why I asked you to show up, so you can hijack the stream and talk about pizza while I do this shit.
We're green to go.
Nice deal, Commander.
But the-
I mean, I'm just not equipped to hijack the stream to talk about video games.
I know. Relax. I'm not mad or anything about that. Teasing makes for good... Well, because the touchpads are shit. Try hitting escape.
Oh, no. The most recent one was the one about fake diarrhea.
So... It's probably going to be a group bursting out of this door. I'm going to want to move my sniper over this way, I think, to get a view in here.
I know, watching him freak out, we should have put the heartometer on him. On his toe.
You should have.
Is that here?
Totally should have.
I would have if I would have thought of it.
Let's do this.
Be a pain in the butt to set up right now.
Every word I use talks about Bookworm Adventures too.
Scanning.
I have not brought that up today. I've been good.
Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
That's something. I'll take it. Wish you guys had waited till I had time to regroup.
If you want to play a video game about pizza, there's the Noid.
god, you're gonna be flanked, aren't you? Do or die. Do or die. Yeah! Damn it. Alright. Wanted to go for the stun, we're gonna have to go for the kill. Don't want to lose that sniper.
I did say superannuated, and yes, that would be a very good Bookworm Adventures word. They want to know if you have any new shows coming down the old pipes.
What do you mean new shows, new episodes, or like an entirely new concept? What do they want?
When I try making my own pizza, I always fail on putting too many toppings on, and then it can't even cook evenly because there's so much shit and it's 3 inches thick. Yeah. But I'm like, it could use some of this and some of that and some of this, and pretty soon it's insane.
Good work, Commander.
Don't crowd a pizza.
Somebody said to use a bread machine for the pizza crust. It's not a bad idea.
Our troops really came through on this one. I'm glad everyone made it back safely.
First stun the alien, then shoot and kill it after stunning.
Ha 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 ha.
Remember, we will be watching.
I know, I've finally learned, like, finally started to develop some restraint with toppings in places that have unlimited toppings. Like, I used to go to Subway and get, like, literally everything, or any sandwich place, and I've started to realize that sometimes certain combinations of things taste better than literally putting everything on there.
I learned this the first time I had Supreme. Like, this is fucking awful.
I like Supreme.
That's fucking awful. It's too much shit on Supreme. Too much shit. Is this a no one dies run? Last stream it started out that way. It ended very quickly. And this is just going to be a full playthrough with people named after people in the chat. With soldiers named after people in the chat. I'd love to have an alien to study. It's just not gonna fucking happen.
Ooh, eggplant on pizza. That does sound good.
Eggplant?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna need those engineers. Oh well.
Eggplant is at its best breaded and fried and wrapped around some cheese with some marinara sauce on top.
We're detecting a new contact, much larger than anything we've previously encountered. I recommend we scramble our best equipped fighters if we're going to engage that ship.
Eggplant parmesan. I love eggplant parmesan.
Eggplant farm.
Oh, seriously.
Donuts.
Donuts. The second one. Free rock.
For the best game I played this year, Agent Riot, I would have realized I needed those engineers, and as much as I wanted that sniper, I would have went for engineers. Actually, that might not have been an option. I think my other options were money and scientists. So I was fucked to begin with. Never mind.
Cover the eggplant with cheese and sauce, then throw the eggplant out and enjoy.
I kind of agree. Alright. We're developing a good squad here.
Well, eggplant parmesan is just further proof that virtually any vegetable is better if you deep fry it and bread it. Like deep fried okra. Oh yeah. Regular okra? Eh. I do see the problem, Tiberius Kirk. On the other hand, that almost qualifies as a salad. So you can say you're having a salad and not pizza.
What was that in reference to?
He said his typical unlimited toppings place pizza is pepperoni, salami, ham, spicy sauce, regular cheese, gorgonzola, artichoke hearts, bell peppers, chopped garlic, onion, and zucchini. See the problem? And I was just pointing out that with all those vegetables, it's practically a salad. Yeah, eggplant's not good raw. I don't like raw radishes, so I don't know about deep fried radishes. Hi, Apocalypse Moose. Isn't Kraft Parmesan cheese supposedly made with, like, sawdust or something?
Was Frisco Jones the last person we named?
Yes. Are we due for another person to name?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you pick out the thing that you decide to.
Superannuated.
Do they have to spell it right?
Yes.
You have to spell it right.
We'll name it after the first person who spells superannuated correctly. It's a spelling test. Not me. Superannuated. I'm just gonna ignore you if you say me. Ah, Tiberius Kirk is our winner.
Alright. It's just US, not OUS, right? Yeah. My brain doesn't always work. You know what that's...
Who what?
You know what that is, Tiberius.
James Tiberius
Yeah,
Kirk?
yeah. It's just seeing.
I know what Captain Kirk's name is.
Well, Captain Kirk, but you don't necessarily know what the T is for.
Everybody knows what it stands for.
There's a lot of Star Wars fans out there who don't know jack shit, let alone what Kirk's middle name is.
I mean, I'm like a casual Star Trek fan. I haven't seen every single episode, probably. I don't know the names of most of the episodes, but I know that.
Do you wanna make them look like Kirk?
And I'm wearing my Star Trek t-shirt.
Do you wanna make them look like Kirk? Or no?
Yeah, sure. Let's make them look like Kirk.
Alright. Facial hair. Clean shaven.
Obviously.
Head. No, right?
Definitely not as square jawed as that fellow.
No. What do you think?
No.
No? Okay.
No. 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 What? No.
Maybe. It's not gonna be perfect.
Change the hair first. Because, having light eyebrows and light hair will probably help. Make it look more one way or the other.
Alright, Kirk hair. What are we looking at?
His real hair? Maybe like that. I'll go back. That's kind of the...
Which one? This one?
Yeah. That's kind of the look he went for early on.
Oh.
Still trying to find a face for him.
Wait. Go back. Color. Darker?
No, that's about right.
That's about right?
Yeah. He's kind of somewhere between dishwater and strawberry.
Okay. Skin color. Skin tone.
He's pretty white. They did have him kind of made up orange.
So, wait. White or orange? Which one?
Orange, I guess.
Because that's like super pale. A little bit darker. That's kind of orange. That's very orange. That's like ashen. That's like Trump.
Well, based on his...
Or not Trump. That's more like, who's his name that always had the fake bait? Something Hamilton? What was celebrity? Forget it.
Well, I mean, based on his... on his eyebrow, that's fine.
That's fine?
Yeah.
That's skin tone?
Yeah. I mean, based on his natural hair color and his eyebrows and stuff, he's probably pale as heck.
And that is totally not the face.
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 But closer. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. At least the upper face is... Oh, yeah. That looks... Because that kind of looks
This?
like the actor who plays him in the new...
Pine.
The reboot.
You say this, so this looks like Pine.
Yeah.
Chris Pine.
A little bit.
All right. Color. Well, we gotta find yellow, right?
Of course. Like that.
Wait. Which outfit? Those are the three.
That one, I think.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Tints.
Not that bright.
Not that bright. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The gun's about
20
the right color.
23. $16. Think about that old show.
Oh.
I think this is it.
Yeah.
All right, that's 16. And
And 23 is the other.
7. A little bit more subdued.
I think that's the right one.
This is the right one?
Yeah.
All right, we're going with 7. That's Kirk. Season 1 yellow. Nice.
Yeah, they put cellulose in it. The problem was that they put too much cellulose in it. I mean, it helps with the anti-clumping thing. I think they all put cellulose in their cheese, or most of them. But when you start having more of that than the cheese, then people get a little annoyed. So yeah, they did get sued for allegedly having too much cellulose, supposedly. In all fairness, I've always kind of been fine with their cheese. Oh, thank you.
Dropship has
Thank you for the bless you. I did sneeze.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. It looks like we got lucky. The alien crash site is in a remote area.
Watch,
away
Kirk's
from
gonna be the first one to die.
You should get down there and secure the site ASAP.
I don't know about a sniper for Kirk. That's the only thing. Kirk doesn't lead from the back. Kirk's totally an assault class. You know, that means jack shit to you.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Why they send the captain on the away team in these shows is quite beyond anybody.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike One is authorized.
But of course he's safe because his shirt isn't red.
Because he's a captain in the way that Sir Francis Drake was. Leading from the front, right? Star Trek is the frontier. It's the fucking wild
Was Francis
frontier.
Drake leading from the front, or was he sitting on the bridge telling people what to do?
Okay.
Heading to that
Well,
location.
I guess he might not have been in those little boats there. We've been listening to the Pirate
History podcast.
And they're talking about Sir Francis Drake, where we are at right now. And they're talking about the strategy they've been using of they have one big boat and then little boats go out from the big boat to capture the ships 'cause they're
mothership
faster,
and-
like a
and
mothership
smaller
kinda,
ships.
yeah. And I guess Francis Drake might not have been on the little boats they used. I kind of pictured it that way.
Aye, aye. Ясно. Начинаю наблюдение.
But he was not royalty. He was a commoner who was leading, and at least some of, I don't know about Francis Drake's one way or the other, but at least some of the pirate enclaves were rather democratic.
Oh no, not Trek again? Well, we can't keep talking about Star Wars because it's so fucking shallow. So you're gonna have to put up a Trek, jackass.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That was prickish. That was really
Was
prickish.
Drake a bloodthirsty criminal? I'm not sure if he was bloodthirsty so much as he was loot hungry.
A little bit revenge-driven.
A little bit.
Got it.
He didn't like the Spanish.
We didn't get to Blackbeard yet. And we haven't gotten to
We're
Raleigh either.
We're very early.
Yeah,
Francis Drake is like one of the first pirates.
That this particular
Yeah.
person is focusing on.
Caribbean pirates, specifically, near the Americas. I'm sure
In that theater of
I'm sure
the Anglo-Spanish War and so on.
piracy has probably been around as long as there have been ships, but this podcast is specifically talking about like Caribbean American piracy.
Elizabeth,
in the Americas.
Elizabeth I figures prominently in the first half dozen episodes of this podcast. I think what are we up to now? Like 10 or something?
8. I think. You were listening to it before.
Well, I listened to the first
started
12 at
further.
my old job because I used to be able to listen to it early in the day, and then I had to turn it off later when the store actually opened.
Let's plug it. Who does it?
I don't know, and I guess I could look it up, but it's the Pirate History Podcast. There's also like a History of Pirates podcast that this is not.
Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah,
Give
we'll
him a
plug
good
it.
proper plug.
It's good stuff. It really is. And it's a free podcast. You can support them on Patreon or whatever, but if you want to just check it out, it costs you nothing. Let me open up a window here.
What's the name of the podcast? It's just
The Pirate History Podcast. Let me look
simply
it up.
enough. That's what it is.
Rolling out.
And that is what it is, yeah.
On my way.
And it's nonfiction history stuff, but it's compelling history. It's interesting history. The stories of these privateers and so forth are very interesting. And I think he's up to like episode 20 or something. I listened to like the first dozen before I moved up here. And Rich and I together have listened to like the first 9. We haven't quite caught up to where I left off yet. Yeah, it's piratehistorypodcast.com. It's the Pirate History Podcast. It is up to episode 23.
As good as I'm gonna get it. Ah, son of a bitch.
And I think each one's probably about 40 minutes, and they're quality. He said Sir Drake would be on the quarter deck. The Age of Sail did not have a bridge. The quarter deck was one of the most dangerous places to be. Also, officers at that time period were very hands-on, lead from the front kind of guys. Drake was not a pirate, he was a privateer. Yeah. Although I'm guessing that people people who were being privateered by him probably thought he was a pirate. That pirate is probably used as a can't think of the word right now, but to put someone down. And privateer to play up the more legitimate aspects.
Well, I managed to take out my own damn cover here, unfortunately. Ah, God, I know the second I run out here, this shit's gonna go nuts. Oh.
But yeah, we've been listening to that, and I got Rich listening to a little Welcome to Night Vale.
Damn it! Damn it! Not close enough. Ah, fuck my nutsack. Fuck my nutsack. What do I do?
If cats were larger, they would eat humans. Yeah, probably.
Karen, what do I do in this situation?
I have no fucking idea.
I don't either. I don't either.
Flip a coin.
That's not gonna help.
How many choices do you have?
Well, I gotta kill 3 guys.
Okay.
That's awful. That's awful.
They were mercenaries or privately commissioned naval ships. They had a letter of marks and were legitimate by the rules of the day. So Spain would think of him as a pirate by today's standards. He would be an outsourced military asset. Yeah, a general in a Caribbean theater of a Spanish-English war. But it's interesting. It's letters of marks with a Q. I figured it was with a K. I don't know. I was thinking like marks, like M-A-R-K-S. I've heard it, but I've never seen it in print. Usually I have the opposite problem where I see things in print and I don't know how to pronounce them. Fuck my nutsack. Rich Evans, 2016. That just sounds painful. Oh. Good morning from Europe. Perfect wake-up coffee stream. Yeah, we're what is it about 7 in the morning over there, wherever you are, depending on where. M-A-R-Q-U-I-S. Isn't that spelled almost like Marquis de Sade, right?
Alright. 34% chance. Do I take the shot or do I hunker down? Those are my options. Take the shot or hunker the fuck down. Oh, this is a nightmare.
Well, some cats would eat us, and some cats would just screw around with us. Like the ones who haven't really been raised from kittenhood to eat mice or to attack mice by their parents, they don't really know what to do with them. They realize that they're moving things and that they're fascinated by assaulting them, but they're not really quite sure what they want to do with them.
Let's do this.
Happy New Year to you too, Tharticus.
Kirk doesn't hunker? That's right, Kirk's a risk taker. Disabling shot. I can't kill him, but I might be able to disable him. It's our only shot. Oh no, it failed.
They want to know if the mutons carry grenades.
Yes! What was that?
They want to know if the mutons carry grenades.
Yes, they do. Look, that would be the best thing he could do. A grenade would take off 5 health. It would not kill any of my guys. What happened was the best I could have hoped for. He ran away. I was totally waiting for him to take the kill shot.
Good to go.
Still gotta fucking deal with him, though.
Roger that. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
No, I'm worried about what's on the other side of this door.
Heading to that location. Affirmative. Covering now.
They say to take the shot.
It's been late. It's been done.
Okay.
I did. He missed, but I didn't get attacked anyway.
Got my eyes on. Продолжим.
Afirmativo. En guardia, por supuesto. Moving to Overwatch.
Oh, that's a joy. Good, good, good. No, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. This
It's interesting. We've got like a couple different threads going on. One about pirates. We had the pizzas kind of died away, and one about this game.
Hold up. Hold up. I'm in big time things going on mode. All right, Kirk.
Come on, JT.
JT did his job. Now nitpicks gotta do theirs. Actually, can I need to get more health.
What do you call the purple guys?
Chrysalids. You ever see it? You've seen Aliens.
Yeah,
That's kind of what they're like.
sort of.
They attack you, they shove something down your throat, and then eventually it rips out of your stomach.
Ew. They want to know who's getting gangbanged by chrysalids.
Nobody, because it fucked their shit up.
It sounds like an interesting history class. Dyrus Nye.
Te estoy vigilando.
Though Kirk would not approve of murdering that innocent creature either, so...
I've got my eyes on.
Maybe next playthrough I'm going to model everybody after a Star Trek character. I'll get a Spock in here.
You've got a pink shirt. I want to know if there are any spawns in the area.
Open fire.
Spawns.
I don't know.
Not either.
What are those black puddles?
That's just debris. Stuff that blew up. Alien technology that blew up, but it left some kind of weird charred mess.
Okay, that sparkles.
Yeah, that's sparkles. They're like vampires.
Gangbang by Chrysalid sounds like a good band name.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Heading out.
Oh, I still got that muton running around somewhere. Oh, God.
I'm on it. Yes, sir.
Everybody's on hold while I'm dealing with these fucking
I'm
stealth
sure they
fuckers.
have made Star Trek strategy games.
Recibido. Te estoy
Surely.
vigilando.
I'd be surprised if they haven't.
We're green to go.
Probably not recently, but... franchise is just waiting to be milked. Oh, speaking of creepy aliens, we listened to, while we were putting up our Christmas decorations, we listened, or was it while you were fixing your desk? Anyway, we listened to Who Goes There, which is the audiobook version of Who Goes There, which is the book on which...
Actually, I talked about this, actually.
Oh.
The Thing.
Yeah.
Ammo here.
And then he pointed out that there's a version from the Things viewpoint on
Talked
the
about
internet.
that, too.
So I listened to that, or read that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you read that one? You found it?
I did.
What did you think of that one?
It was interesting. The Thing felt bad for people, the fact that they had no interest in bettering themselves or achieving any sort of immortality.
They're so limited, so confined,
Yeah.
so lonely, and from its point of view.
And so mortal.
Oh, God, now I gotta deal with this fucking...
I'm on it.
Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, there are species of spiders that where the young eat their way out. There's some octopus species that do some weird shit too, if memory serves.
There he is. Hang back. Hang back.
And then there's the frogs who don't die, but whose babies come out of like back pimples. Ugh.
There now.
You come over here. You.
Affirmative. I'm on it. Good to go.
No rush. No rush. We know where he is. We know where he is. Thought he was on the other side, so this is good. You've got lightning reflexes, so you're safe. I'm gonna take a fucking shot now. No, I'm not going to.
Me dirijo allí.
I don't want to risk there being anything up there, so she's gonna stay here.
Well, the thing is immortal in the sense that it doesn't senesce. Our cells are programmed to
forgot about
die.
him.
But things that have cells that aren't programmed to age and die don't necessarily live forever. There are other things that can kill them.
Thank you, Bill Laheka.
Actually, more than human births being creepy, some of the parasites out there that, like, mind-fuck animals. Now there's the creepy shit.
He's probably on Overwatch. I've got lightning reflex. We're gonna run a gun, and if he's got Overwatch, we're gonna let that blow off.
Oh yeah, spiders are great. I mean, obviously if you got giant spiders all over you, maybe not so much, but I always leave them alone because I figure if you've got enough critters running around for carnivorous spiders to eat,
You need the spiders.
then you got a bigger problem than the spiders. Take care of the whatever the spiders are eating, and the spiders will starve, and then you won't have a spider problem anymore.
Me dirijo allí.
I was just reading about lobster die of old age. They say the lobster's cells don't die of old age in the sense that they don't senesce and their telomeres don't, shorten and result in
Aging?
crappy replication and aging. Yeah, like
Basically
ours do.
aging, yeah.
But as they get bigger and they molt, the amount of energy required to molt goes up, and at some point they stop molting. And when they stop molting, their carapaces or whatever they're called, their chitinous exoskeletons become diseased, or they try to molt and they get stuck in their molt. But sooner or later they tend to run into problems if something else doesn't kill them with their molting, and that kills them.
I'm on it, Commander.
And like trees, I mean, trees don't age and senesce the way humans do, but they tend to collapse under their own weight sooner or later. Some much later, unless there's something like an aspen where they're all like individual shoots and not really trees.
Oh, I hope there's something left alive I can capture. That's not good.
Marchando.
Yeah, amoebas are kind of immortal, but amoebas don't sexually reproduce. So they're kind of a different category too. I mean, they're all kind of one individual.
All over it. I'm rolling. Moving out.
Yeah, the plant that causes ants to die. There's one that causes like
Mashush.
caterpillars or whatever. Their antennae become these huge, swollen, pulsating worm-like things, and then birds eat them. And then there's like
Moving to Overwatch.
toxoplasmosis, which we think.
It makes the antenna. Doesn't it specifically make it look like a worm?
Yeah,
And then the birds eat it because they think it's a worm?
Yeah, or toxoplasmosis, which affects human minds in ways that we're not entirely sure how it all works, but we're pretty sure it does. And toxoplasmosis is,
The cat venom?
well, it's a parasite that its whole thing is
It's the cat
that
venom.
is that it wants to get into a cat to reproduce, and it gets into the cat by being eaten by the cat, so it makes rats attracted to rat urine and unafraid of cats. Yes.
Basically, it makes rats not afraid of cats, so that they're more likely to get eaten.
It makes rats
But then it gets-
possibly even sexually attracted to cat urine.
But then it also gets into the humans, and they suspect it does something with us?
They think that it makes men more aggressive, women more promiscuous, women possibly more outgoing, and
So we
slows
need to
people's
get you some
reflex
cat venom.
and slows people's reflexes to the point that it may be contributing to highway mortality. It also might cause
Vigilando.
an earlier onset of Alzheimer's or other brain degeneration. They're not entirely sure.
Comfort zone.
Also, if you're immunocompromised or if you're like a fetus in the womb, it can, fuck you up outright.
Me ha parecido oír algo.
Oh yeah, they think some people think it's some of the studies have suggested that it's connected to schizophrenia as well.
To Overwatch. Estoy en marcha.
Front and center.
Of course, schizophrenics are more likely to be born during the winter months, so there's been a lot of speculation that diseases of one sort or another predispose one to schizophrenia later in life. Infectious diseases.
Сканирую. Okay.
That doesn't sound like fun, Grimhound. So old cat woman with 50 cats are super horny. I don't think there's any kind of a dose response thing going on.
There now. Got it covered. Roger that.
Relatively speaking, an increase is what we're talking about. Is that how it works?
Yeah, but I don't think I don't know that anybody has done a count on the number of cats someone has and what that has to do with their toxoplasmosis cyst load and how that, affects the relative severity of whatever symptoms there might or might not be. Owns who human? Well, we are 90% organisms that are not us by sheer number. We're filled with bacteria. We're covered in bacteria, and a good chunk of our DNA, including some very important DNA, comes from viruses. So yeah, we're kind of communities anyway, walking communities of stuff. They want to know how you're not bored of XCOM.
I don't know. It does something to my brain, which my brain loves. I don't think I'm ever going to get bored of this.
It's a parasite.
Yeah.
It has infected him.
That's possible.
You get rid of toxoplasmosis with the CRISPR gene editing soon?
This new artifact as soon as you
How would
return.
that work? I mean, I can see how you can add stuff in, but I'm wondering how you get rid of stuff. Or do you just come up with something that inactivates it? That shuts it off?
Commander, the operation was
Alright,
a
I've never
success.
ended up skipping a step in this ladder before.
They say we're reptilian aliens.
Yeah, that was an interruption in the middle of my sentence, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I love you. I love it when you interrupt me.
Go on.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm skipping a step here in the game, in the little story research progression, and I'm wondering if it will actually let me. If I can research this now, it looks like I can. Good.
Is that all that's left of the specimen we attempted to capture?
No meld collected? Who gives a
I
shit?
believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What?
Have you heard of a
is
game
it,
called
Doctor?
Parasite Eve?
We're not exactly sure. It's
Never played it. I've
organic
heard of
in
it.
nature, yet highly magnetized.
That ship
and
only had 10
appears to
dudes? That's because it's a
resonate
crash
very
ship.
faintly within a
Excaloplasmosis.
specific electromagnetic
Ships that you
spectrum.
shoot down
It is currently unclear
have
how
less
or
aliens on them
Perhaps
because,
that's because
in theory,
this is
some would die
outside your
in the
field of
crash.
expertise,
So if that were just a landed
If
ship
what
and
you're
not a
saying
ship
is
that were
true,
shot down, there
this
would have been
object
more.
Is an antenna, one that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No, at least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
I mean,
My
the
team can
CRISPR
handle that.
gene editing, I mean,
In that
I'm
case,
sure
I
it'll
will
drive
focus on
ethics committees
constructing an
nuts, but
interface between
it's
this
certainly got the
object and our
potential to
global communications
cure a
array,
lot
which
of
we'll
what
need
ails
to trace the
us.
signal.
Then it looks like
Still
researching
straight.
this
We haven't gone that
crystal
long, have
should
we?
be our
What
top
time is it?
priority.
Midnight.
What time did we start?
I don't know. Not long after I sent you a text asking what you wanted on your sandwich.
It was a little bit long after that.
Half hour after that, maybe?
45 minutes?
Okay,
Maybe,
well-
maybe even an hour.
Well, I sent you the text asking what you wanted on your sandwich at 7 o'clock. So yeah, we've been going for a while.
I think we started at 8. No, we started, yeah, no, it was close to 8.
Well, my butt's
like-
getting tired.
Oh, are you done?
I'm getting there.
Alright.
This chair doesn't have much padding.
I think that was a good mission to end it on. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna hit this button here to see if I get a miracle comes up and
Somebody
something
else
will,
is 2 hours. We've been more than 2 hours.
will give me engineers.
think.
Probably won't.
Maybe for that game.
Actually,
I have difficulty understanding how such
Eight
an
oh three,
advanced
somebody
species
says.
could show so
Yeah.
little
Their
empathy for
specificity
the lives of
makes
other
me think
sentient
that that's
beings.
probably...
It goes
No, I
against
think that's about right.
everything we have ever imagined.
I think it was it was 10 to go before I.
Callousness we would never have expected.
What do we have problems with before we started? We had problems with something. I don't know. It was always
What
problems. Oh, with the
Problems with the
laptop.
password on the
I had
laptop.
problems with the password on the laptop at like 10 minutes before the stream started. I'm like, damn it. Sunday stream?
Oh, let me look and see if anybody tipped.
We almost always stream on Sunday. Yeah, go through the tips.
Will Jack be back by Sunday?
What's today?
Like the 29th
Is
or
today-
something?
no, today is-
29th, yeah.
Is today
Wednesday
Sunday
the
or is today
29th.
Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. No, if Jack's not back, I'll probably be doing something on... Oh, wait, Sunday's New Year's? What do you want to do on New Year's?
I don't know, I hadn't thought about it.
Do you want to stream?
Maybe.
I'm leaving it open.
I mean, I don't want to go back down to Illinois again.
We
were just there.
I would flat out refuse
Yeah.
because I hate
a long
that trip.
It's a long drive.
I actually might stream on New Year's.
Besides, they usually go to bed before midnight anyway, my family. They're old.
We're not party goers. I don't drink. It's not like there's a
Yeah.
gotta go to the hip party. Hey, I don't, whatever. I mean, unless you really want to stay home and watch something or do something.
No, that sounds fine. Really, what else we gonna do?
I'm not gonna say it's 100% sure we'll stream, but I'm game.
Yeah, I mean, at least half the time we end up just sitting around at home, chilling out on New Year's. Sometimes we'll go over to somebody's house or have somebody over, but we're not big drinkers or anything. I mean, if you like it, but we don't.
We'll make it a Richie New Year. A Rich E New Year.
Aw. Can't do better than that. Gotta be something.
I love that you criticized me for that. You can't do better than that.
Gotta be something better than that.
It means one, you're not willing to be a yes ma'am.
I'm not a yes ma'am.
And two, and I actually appreciate this, it means you actually expect more out of me. So it means you think highly of me.
You gotta be looking with better wordplay than that. Than Richie New Year. Happy Woo Year, but no.
That means nothing to them.
That means nothing to them, yeah. I will come up with something.
All right.
Of course, he is Rich E as in Evans, so there is that other dimension there.
Oh, no, it's not letting me. I do need to capture an alien.
The best thing I do is give Rich shit on
First.
stream. I do in person, too.
Excavation.
There's a priority 1 transmission coming in from the council.
Day 2 is short.
The story of Rich Evans. Can't you do better than that?
Should I dominate confounding light? Do you have time for one more mission?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said your butt's getting sore.
Well, I'll just switch onto the other cheek.
Or should I? You know what? I'm gonna leave confounding light as a cliffhanger. No, this is a better cliffhanger.
Oh, wait, what's Kirk's got the winner? What's Kirk have? New Year's Evans? Oh, New Year's Evens. I like it. I like it. Carrying in the New Year? No?
That's cute. It's cute. Yeah, confounding light. That's a good cliffhanger. I don't mind this mission so much. I know a lot of people. This frustrates them. It's a hard mission. Certainly was the first few times I did it. I think I've got it. I think I've got this mission pretty figured out.
Riching in the New Year? Maybe.
I'd like to have precision lasers. That's not going to happen, though.
I know I do need to stand up, but, like, the microphone is, like, then I'd have to, like, unscrew the microphone to adjust it to be near my mouth again. First world problems. They want to know if Breen things are about to happen. Breen in the New Year?
I've got 2 squad side snipers. That makes confounding light a lot easier. It means nothing to you, Karen.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all.
But those 2 decent squad side snipers are a godsend for that mission. I've got a strat. I've developed a strat that consistently works pretty well on that mission. I'll break it out next time I play.
You could play Gears of War and then be like Happy New Gears.
No. I don't want to fall asleep midstream.
Gotta stay up till midnight. We always stay up till midnight. We're night owls.
Tips, are we caught up?
Yep.
All right.
Unless it like refreshes or something. I mean, that's what's on the screen. I've read that.
All right, let's read the names. This is the point in the stream where we read the names of the people who have subscribed during the stream.
Which is where?
On this big screen in front of your face.
Oh, right. I was looking at the laptop. Asshole.
Eric Burr! Or is that Erich Burr? I'm not sure how you say that, but it's probably Eric H. Burr. They say...
What are next?
We usually... It's me when I do it with Jacqueline, it's probably the way we should do it, because it's kind of weird if I do them all.
Okay.
It sounds monotone. We switch off one and one and one and one.
Okay. Well, I forget sometimes which ones I'm supposed to read the month, which ones I'm supposed to say fucking. Although
Okay,
I think
if it's over a year, you read the month. If it's
Okay.
12 months or over. If it's 20 or over, it's fucking.
Okay. Rotoscopic just subscribed.
Loner Archon 28 fucking months in a row says prepare
to be disappointed, Rich. Hirojin has resubscribed. Hirojin 6.
Tiberius Kirk 16 months in a row says R.I.P. Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds.
Was that her mother?
Yeah.
Was she an actress? That name's
Yes,
familiar.
she's another famous actress.
I'm really bad with actresses.
Both died the same week.
Yeah. Gino Suave.
Gino Suave. You do the accent.
Isn't that a Spanish word you're doing? Or is it French?
I'm doing it French. You do it in Spanish if you can.
I don't know.
Gino Suave.
Gino Suave. Oh.
Like a...
Now I sound like I'm trying to...
I don't know. Knowledge Junkie 17 months in a row says, no need to feel lonely with all these subs. I said that like disgusted. I don't know why. I don't know why it came out that way.
The real Net Boy. The real Net Boy says, Disney killed Carrie Fisher by making a CGI Leia. We are sure she did not take that well.
She said that likeness of me. She's the Leia and me in Rogue One sure looks dead.
Ooh.
I'm glad I'm not dead.
Ooh.
Oh. Seraphic says, RB Snake Prereq J.
Yellow Ranger.
The Great Wilso says,
2 fucking months for 3 fucking hack frauds. Now that's a deal. Collecting Data says, Rich Evans, have you ever milked a cow?
And they've also been subscribed for how long?
22 fucking months in a row.
Xenotrope has been subscribed for 29 fucking months in a row, says Merry XCOM.
Good one.
And a Happy New Year.
Skylight Waves.
The Noti 1597, 12 months in a row, says, I love you guys.
We love you too.
Aw.
Star Hobbles has resubscribed for 19 months in a row.
Ed Boron.
Super Alien Super Cocaine.
Well, not Super Alien. It's
Space Alien.
Space Alien Super Cocaine.
Hooked on Phonics did not work for me.
Do you want to even
Space
say... You don't have
Alien
to say
Super
anything.
Cocaine says penis, pebus, brenus. How deep?
Penis, oh god, that's a tongue
Penis.
Penis, penis.
Oh, penis, penis, pebus, brenus. Penis, okay? Purple Space Bazooka has resubscribed for 23
Fucking
months in a row.
You said that so far. You were like leaning over this way and looking at me. I'm sure none of that picked up on the mic, so I'm going to say the name again. Purple Space Bazooka. 23 fucking months in a row. What do they say?
Purple Space Bazooka says, "Greetings, Karen and Rich. Hope you had happy holidays. Best wishes for you too and to everyone at RLM. And to you and yours."
Ghost Toast 999 says, "Hope everyone at RLM had a great holiday."
I last 1984 /S 19 months.
Ulrich Slayer 21
Fucking
months in a row says,
Damn, feels like it's been 21 years. Love that, guys, though. Love you guys, though. Have a wonderful new year.
Halibut Barn 13 months in a row.
Halibut? It's halibut. It's a fish.
I know.
Halibut Barn.
I say it like halibut. How do you say it? How does it?
Halibut.
Halibut. It's got a fucking U.
Ali Mali.
Pineapple Yeti.
Pumpkin Shoe. Pumpkin Shoe says, "I clicked the thing."
Oh, left turn only. Oh.
El Polo Diablo.
El Polo Diablo.
The Devil Chicken 657 says, "Have a good new year." Right back at ya.
Motherfucker. Lloyd Beats 28
Fucking
months in a row. Die Glock
21
has been resubscribed for 21
fucking
months in a row, says.
Diaglock says, "I don't know what to say here, except thanks for all the great conversations, and listening to you and Karen is really fun." Aww. Mark 3611.
Base 9 Wario says, "Here's another resub."
Thank you. Poop Dick.
I was really looking forward
Like
to hearing
the
you say that one.
Poop Deck 5079 says, "Hi, Rich and Karen. The XCOM Complete Pack is on sale on Steam for $9.99. For someone who has never played XCOM, is it a must-buy at that price?"
It's a must-buy for 5 times that.
If you are like Rich, you can't go wrong buying it, and that's pretty cheap. Master Kenobi has resubscribed for 31 fucking months in a row. We need a new term for over 30, you know?
We're waiting for 3 years.
Okay, fair enough. Master Kenobi
We
says...
jumped the gun with the 20. We really should have waited till 24.
Okay.
It was kind of too late at that point.
Yeah. You can't really unfuck it. It's hard to believe that in a few months it'll be 3 years since you guys started these streams. Keep up the great work. You provided us with a lot of great moments. Thanks.
Lady Denning, 13 months in a row, says, "Happy Christmas, everyone."
Happy Christmas to you too. And happy Kwanzaa and happy solstice and
Just
happy...
Christmas. They only said Christmas. Only Christmas.
No, I mean everybody else though. To happy Kwanzaa and solstice and Hanukkah and nothing as you like. Whatever you do or don't celebrate.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll have to clear this with Jack. But I think once we hit 36, it's going to be fucking nutsack.
Well,
31 fucking nutsack months in a row. No, that doesn't sound right. That does not have a ring to it. It sounded good in my head before I said it out loud. Then I said it out loud. And it just sounds dumb.
Motherfucking just doesn't.
No, motherfucking, that's not enough.
The right ring to it.
That's not enough for the majesty that 3 years subbed is. It needs to be magical.
And I don't want GD, so I will. Well, not that I have much say, but you know, I'm sure you'll come up with something suitable.
Thank you.
Effinaman.
I think it's Effinaman.
Effinaman has resubscribed for 11 months in a row.
You get a freebie there. I was only 11, not 12.
Well, my mistake.
Kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up.
I love you anyway.
That's good.
Keep you around for your looks.
Oh, okay.
X, plural X.
Yonder. Yonder says, "Me so sexy." We'll have to take your word for it.
And Veggie64, who says, "Happy birthday and Merry Christmas, Rich Evans." Thank you
Is that a late for last year or an early for next year?
for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
We really do.
It's true, we really do. You fucked that up too,
I
God.